I've never been. I would like to go. Part of me wants to get in a car and drive to all the state capitals. You know, to see every state. I've seen all of them along the East Coast, but that's where I live, you know, so I haven't gone out west. I've been to California, but I flew over everything. Okay, I'm going to pop. We'll do pop side.
It still burns within all my
We'll deal
time.
with the
best solution.
that mad stone. We'll do that last, just because they changed the way that
before
have
me. Death to
to
us
cheese it.
all.
Gonna make myself invisible and go up. Yeah, I'm in Massachusetts. So Eastern Standard Time. And I live on an island. So surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean. Really nice in the summer. But in the winter it's, you know, pretty desolate. So that's why playing video games on New Year's Eve is a much better idea than just like going to sleep. That's all there is to do. I mean, you could I know there's people who actually go for a swim at midnight. They'll like, you know, go down to the beach and go and do the midnight ocean New Year's swim. And some years it's freezing cold out. Tonight it's not even below freezing, so it's not that bad, but we've had some winters that it was, you know, like really cold.
Observatory.
They still do it.
Giants of old. What secrets does it keep? What lies in its depths? The door opens.
Sometimes we get whales offshore, get a lot of dolphins, sometimes seals, sea lions. It's pretty cool.
A magical barrier blocks entry into the chamber, marked with the symbol of Dale Quor. Does it serve? Etched into the wall ahead is the symbol for the plane of Da'anvi.
I'm gonna try to save my mana.
Another barrier blocks access to the Dale Quor chamber. It would seem that this chamber holds great importance.
I kind of think they should have implemented Cackle Fever a little bit differently, where if I start laughing, I should be helpless, like rolling around. It's kind of laughing. Doesn't really do anything. It would be cool if it did that, because that means that we could cast it and make that happen to, and you know, to mobs. I never use those spells because they don't really do anything. So that's a lag bubble. I can't move. Trying to move. Okay, now I can move.
One of Nimbus's lieutenants has turned it into a makeshift camp.
It's kind of scary. Ah, I've got to turn that off. Parfait.
Another magical barrier. Whatever was imprisoned within this chamber must have been terribly powerful.
She's already at 80%. for mana. You know what? I completely forgot. Get that. I always forget. I have to get the little code. You know, I guess I could just try to guess it. Yeah, their lag has been really bad. Earlier, I could not get my bank to work at all.
The chamber has been ruined.
So it was completely frozen.
The once glowing symbol of Irian sits lifeless at its
Alright,
center.
this is what we need. Down, up, down, up. Going to try Frago picking the lock on this door. It's probably not going to work, but I'm going to try it. Oh, Axel and crew had a really bad time zoning with the instances and the raids that they were doing, public areas, while doing the New Year's Eve stream. Yeah, you know, I was watching his stream earlier. I didn't see any of the lag, but I'm not surprised. And that's not, you obviously don't want to lag. People died yesterday here on Hardcore. In Master Artificer, I guess they got lag on, and a couple of people died on the electric floor. Which we've seen that before in previous Hardcore seasons, so I wasn't surprised to hear it. I was not happy to hear it either, but a lot of the guys had extra lives, so they were able to get out and not lose their character, but a couple of people lost their character. Okay, you can do it, Frago. Come on. Doesn't look like Frago's gonna get this lock. I kind of think he should be able to, right? I mean, he's a rogue. No? Well, we tried. Okay, Frago, you can stay there. I have to go get the key. Maybe they will give us a level 12 rogue at some point. Nice. Yeah, well, I remember using him a lot, and I think that he got stealth nerfed because he was just too good. Because I would use him all the way through. I think when they added Darling to the game, they changed Frago. Okay, bluff should be fine. Why we take bluff? Cool.
The great door opens to reveal the doors to the control room fly shut. A A bone-chilling cackle echoes through the room.
Epics, this guy hits really hard, but in heroics, he should.
The warden falls
Not really.
back into lifeless bones, the force of his magic fading from the room. As the valve locks into place, the barrier to
Don't
the
need
central
that yet.
chamber vanishes. 8 receptors cover the walls of the large central chamber. It is likely all must be filled for the chamber to open its planar cell.
I can't do the lawful one because I'm neutral. You have to skip that. Can't do that one. So this is the first one right here. So we're just going to use Froggo on passive.
This chamber is marked by the symbol of Dolor and the smell of decaying flesh. The portal to the plane of portal to the plane of Dolor opens.
Oh, Froggo died.
Rises from the floor, and the hanging corpses of long-dead soldiers take shape around it.
I wonder why this Centurion was just standing there.
Dead are
Weird.
laid to rest. The room returns
Okay,
to its
Froggo.
original state.
You're
The
fired.
orbs at the back of the room are no longer engaged.
We'll use the weird muse. I guess I could use teal.
The symbol for the plane. As the plane of Fernia becomes coterminous with our own, flames engulf the wall.
Fireface getting.
From the portal above. The room cools as the final fire is quenched.
Is
The
this
orbs
boss
go
still alive?
dark in their
No, he's dead.
sockets.
Give Larafay resist that we can stand in fire or whatever. Okay, teal did a good job.
As the portal connecting the maternal plane to the monument.
But the worst part about this one is these Aerialies can fling you into the door and it could kill you.
The trees
To be careful.
wither and disappear as the twilight forest recedes. The orbs in the receptors cease their sparkling.
Is there anything that teal cannot do well? Teal is even a good lever puller.
The symbol of Maybar marks this chamber. The dim light within has a dark, for both the plane of Maybar opens and darkness surrounds you.
Double light damage on this dude. He should die really quick.
It returns, and the shadows recede as the endless night is banished. The orbs in the room are free for the taking. The symbol for the plane of Rizia fills this chamber with an icy hue. As the portal to Rizia opens, a rime of frost spreads across the floor and walls. Warmth returns to your fingers as the final creature.
That dude's a little scary.
Orbs no longer power the planar cell.
Okay, I have 6, so that should be enough. So we're good to go. We don't need to do any more. We could, but no reason to. See if Teal can handle this. This is pretty tricky. Okay, so stay there.
The final orb.
Okay, so I have all of them in. Now, I can't target that because I'm too far away. But what I'm going to tell Teal to do is just use order her companion to interact. Because Teal's standing next to the lever, it should use it.
The switch locks into place. A magical
Yeah, and she
voice
did.
comes
So
from
that's
above.
good. So this walkway should disappear if everything worked. Yes, okay, so that's great. So that worked. Now I can pull her to me. Set her to active. And talk to this dude. This thing should die really quick.
The quarry stew came for answers, the core forge says. The giant reborn was cursed then. The quarry screeches and the fire of Fernia fills the chamber. The Warforge speaks again. He was the quarry screeches and the darkness of Maymar fills the chamber. The quarry visibly wounded. The Warforge does not let up either his attack or his tirade. The ancient Warforge screams. The quarry screeches and the darkness of Maybar fills the chamber.
Alright, so if you do this with a pug, something to keep in mind. You touch this little thing on the ground more than once, it'll kill you. And the way to tell if somebody has already touched it, right, so they can't grief you, because I've seen people do this, is to look at this right here. So right now there's nothing because it hasn't been touched at all. Once it's touched once, this will change. Right? And see, now it's report back. Now if I were to touch that again, my character would be slain, like by the insta-kill effect. So if you're in a pug, you want to look for this report back. Like, don't accidentally lose a life touching that thing. Usually better if you're not the party leader to leave it alone anyway, but I've seen pugs touch it and die, so that's how you can protect yourself. Don't accidentally touch it. Okay, now we make ourselves invisible.
An ancient observatory from the giants of old. What?
Yeah, can you do that? I don't... Will they touch it and die? I've never tried that. Having the hirelings touch it, like you click on them to activate it. I didn't even think to try that. I'm not surprised though. Yeah, you can. Interesting.
The long history of mankind is told in these statues. They are eroded.
Oh
as
God, I forgot.
we have
Oh
become
man,
wicked
I
and
forgot about the
worthless.
traps in
This
Cry.
world would be better off without us.
Not sure I want to do that.
Cavernous tunnels converge with ancient
I mean, I know how to do the jump. I know how to do it. It's just... way DDO is. Right? I don't want the guildmaster to die in a trap. But I know how to do it. I have the skills and the tools to do it. I know what I need to do. I don't want to do it. I probably will do it because it's a live stream. Okay, so I think there can be a trap in this hallway, so I'm going to send Teal ahead to see. Yeah, she hit it. Now, what I don't know, though, is if that is a repeat or if that's a one-off. Anybody in chat know? Send Teal at it again. All right, looks like it's a one-off. Okay, so. Yeah, it's a one-time. Good to know, because that trap hits really hard. That's a killer.
before you is a sealed
Sonic
door
trap.
with 3 glowing runes mounted above it.
But Teal has really good saves, so even though she's only level 7. Dude, that trap on this door. Yep. He had a bad day. Bloodthirsty elf. Held him. Old monster, and then killed him at light damage. I don't remember if this side is the optional. We're just going. So you made soup? Or did you order? Okay, this is optional. I'm a fan. Wonton soup is good. Oh, I love that my spell resistance is still working. Did I get anybody with that hold? I did, I got one. So that's the name, dude. Can we... Yeah, finger of death. This ring is so useful. That level 5 Nocturne ring with True Seeing on it. So good. He's still commanded. Alright, we're not gonna fall for the trap. Oh, I just got a lot of damage. And I got greater commanded. Get rid of this stat damage. Okay. This dude with a finger, I did. Not touching the door of death. Gonna run by it. Okay, so Larafay, rest too. For the last room, I'm going to allow her to comet fall everything. For giggles.
Deafening hum emanates from the room ahead.
What's the name? She's got it. Okay. Finger that guy. Gonna try to insta-kill all these.
As the first gong sounds, Patrick the Maniacal curses loudly while ground shakes beneath his feet.
While she distracts them. That one missed for some reason. Okay, perfect, got him.
A large sonic
I think that's it, right?
toward the ground beneath
Standing in it.
Maniacal. He loses his footing as the floor begins to fall away. Forum leader's death will surely hamper the efforts of the storm.
But he dead? Kind of hard to see what's going on. Gonna worry about him. Two points to spend. And an even charisma. So
The long history of mankind is told in these statues. They are eroded.
go invisible and we'll ride to
are
cry.
We have become wicked and worthless. This world would be better off without us.
Skipping all this stuff.
A strange creature carries someone inside here. It had a tiger face, full of hatred.
This could be the quest where I die.
A distressed female voice faintly
Hopefully
called
not.
from deep within, the words lost in the cavernous depths.
Misadventure. I have my 3 hit points. Oh yeah, what level are you? I don't know if you're in channel. Yeah, if you're in channel, I would love a trapper. Because I'm planning on just jumping over it with Misty Escape. But if you could actually do the trap, that'd be fantastic. And the trap that I'm talking about, you guys know which it is. It's the one with the air jet that blows you up into the whirly blades on the ceiling. So I have Misty Escape, right? And that allows me to sort of fly through everything. And I have the general, like, angle towards that door. But it's possible that I could make a mistake. My PRR is pretty low. And let's see what my... Yeah, my reflex is 22. That's not terrible.
The cries for help.
But I only have a 47 PRR, and those blades would probably do a bunch of damage to me.
Really audible.
I did it on the character that's now 32. Same exact build, same exact, play style. But that character is not the guildmaster. So usually I don't quest on this tune at all, right? Generally. But that tune who's sitting at 32 has almost 600,000 Reaper XP. I'm going to do more, like I'll quest more. But the last few days I haven't seen any groups. I don't really need to do it, I'm just doing it for fun, right? This tune I'd like to get to 20. And since Santa didn't send me an autos box, right, I could have just eaten my way to 20. But I didn't get one. So questing. Okay, so this is the area where... Yeah, this is the trap. Okay, so I think we're waiting for Durgar to get here. Yeah, he just zoned in. Yep. And I think everything is dead on the way here, right? So I'm going to go AFK a sec while I wait for you to do the run. Okay, back. Looks like you got it already. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, on the other character, I just basically stood right here and then hit the key to do that Misty Step right to there.
The voice grows louder and more intense.
It worked, but still, it's a risk. Turn or as Comet fall off so she doesn't spend all of her mana trying to murder every single last thing. Missed the cat. Yeah, interesting. It's a remnant in the air. So cool. Oh, you are a dark hunter, right? How do you like it?
Floor beyond the gate.
Are you full dark hunter or are you multi? Oh, that's the build you were telling me about. That's great. Yeah, if it works though, man, that's good.
The large rune glows as the gates to the room open.
Usually there's a trap there, but I didn't see it pop.
Screams resonate through the locked door to the south. Horrific echoes of torture haunt this room. The interrogator and several of his implements are clearly missing.
I think there's a trap right there too. Oh, looks like you ran right through there. Sometimes there is.
Falls out through the gate. Please let me out of here. A cloud of smoke engulfs this one. Out steps Loki, the insidious.
Really like those Rakshasa. Cool. Nice. God, that has a mythic 3 on it. Cool. I don't know if you need any of these other quests, but I'm going to go over to Crucible side. Not Crucible, Madstone.
I once
Gonna do the Maze of Madness, the cheat. Jump up over it and run through it. Yeah, yeah. It'll be nice having somebody in with for Madstone because they kind of changed the way that that works. Used to be able to just like permanently aggro those mobs and then hide, but for some reason now they de-aggro. It's almost like they put the aggro on a minute timer, so if you don't interact with them, they kind of just shift targets. Selling all of this stuff. Oh, let me spend these points. So the most useful, I think it would be better for me to get my spell resist up. And now we're ready to go for our next point to get to 40. I know a lot of people don't use spell resistance. I really love it. Okay, I'm doing the ride out to Madstone now. We'll do like fire, then maze, then Madstone. Unless you have to go or something, you want to do one in a different order. Okay. Yep. So the first one we'll do trial by fire. I'm invisible, so not attacking any of this stuff. I shouldn't make an alert. But you may notice if you follow me that there's just a ton of stuff agitated. They didn't see me, but I think they know that I'm here.
be at peace, my kin, for my actions will wipe away all our pain. I see the terror of our history when I look upon this battlefield. Giants have done great evil. I feel it in my gut. I fear we will do
Okay,
evil
in trial.
again if we are not stopped.
Buff up.
As the troll gasps for his last breath, this door has not been used in quite some time.
These are ancient arachnids. They still have way too many legs. Somebody died at level 4 to a trap. Misadventure died to misadventure. They're just making a joke.
Loud snores echo from the room. The door's closed dry and the lock is down.
Oh, I like that. Was that the dagger throw from Vistani? Yeah, I love that. That's great. They have really good ability. There's a remnant. I try to get a hold monster on these. I got a couple. These aren't the fluffy spiders. Fluffy spiders are out in the Feywild. These are the old-timey spiders. I've got a hold on some of them.
First Blackheart jump greets death with a snarl.
And now left or right? I think it's gonna be left. Yep, I was wrong. Right. A hold. Got one of them. I can hit that guy with a finger. Nope,
The
he's
second Blackheart general has been slain.
that chest. Looking for more gold coins because I want more cards. Actually having fun making the decks now that they give us enough cards that we can actually make them. Alright, this dude, is he death blocked? No, he's not. Should be. Yeah, it looks like everything's mostly dead. Okay, I think the way is clear.
As you drop down, you hear a troll barking orders.
Nice, there's level 17. So I'm fine to do the maze, either the old-fashioned way where you traps, or we can just jumps. I have the spell jump. Doesn't really matter. Normally I just do it solo and just jump over everything.
I see the terror of our history when I look upon this battlefield. Giants have done great evil. I feel it in my gut. A maze of ledges and rock. This land is steeped in
Cool to show
mystery.
people on stream how to do it, although maybe everybody
Painted
already knows
such a
how to do it.
place. And why?
Off. Jump if it. Okay, I'll pull this. Here we go. No worries. I've done this quest so much, I kind of know where there's traps, so I shouldn't accidentally run into one, although you never know. They do move them around a little bit. So you should be able to find a couple of boxes here if you want to get them. I have that if it helps. Okay, I'm standing far enough away if you blow it up. That I should be okay. Nice. Yeah, there's a box on the wall right in here. Right there. Okay, so we should be good. Go right here. Alright, so this gets me to the end where I can kill the boss.
A great feeling of dread overwhelms you as you approach Malkiel.
Okay, but the quest isn't over yet. We have to get to that secret room. We need to do a little bit more jumping. Easiest way to get there is... It's like right over there in front of me. Don't lag out, we should be there. Yeah, it's right here.
You hear a mechanical sound that reverberates through the walls of the labyrinth.
My finger's working on all of these minotaurs. I think there's a chest in here, right? Yeah. And a whole bunch of trap boxes. I don't have greater heroism yet, although I probably could run with the scrolls, but I haven't been. You seem to be getting these though, so that's good. Or I should say, not blowing them up. You know, when you fail, they're not exploding. That's a good sign. Okay, so you want to have your voice on because this is the end. Care about XP. I'll wait for you to do that.
You have finally found your way through the labyrinth. Malkian, the
It was Teal. She ran by me. But that's it. Done. Not sure. The way they designed that quest, it kind of seems like maybe they wanted people to do it that way. But it does skip a lot.
Of ledges and rock. This land is steeped in mystery. Who created such a place? And why?
Adstone. Used to be able to solo this so easy.
This is a place.
I don't know if it's the effect of the Madstone, the mad spell that they have on them that does the aggro drop thing, but that something is different.
Help them stop this madness before we tear ourselves apart.
He's going to disappear unless I get him. Yeah, that's great. He's dead. Oh, I can share. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Once these are... what is this? Madstone? It's what, 15? Oh, I'm not in the right menu. Let's see. I have to do the other one. Alright, so he vanished. We have to wait for him. I have to do this one. There it is. You should have it. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill these dudes.
An insane fire burns in the eyes of the giants as they turn the last giant towards his mind warped utterly by madness.
Can jump up over there if you want to the first one, but one of us has to trigger the giant, so.
In the passage beneath the crater, intense heat wells up from the floor.
Nice. The Dwarven Axe is supposed to be really good.
There are no signs.
Single weapon fighting with the Dwarven Axe, you get the strike through, right?
Only piles of gargantuan bones.
All that.
These guardians are.
And then after this, I just have to do Tor.
They protect the South Crystal. Come quickly.
I'll use Lara Faye for the trick to skip that first fight. Actually, technically the second fight. Probably should have shrined.
Bluff seen from
I'm going to try to hit that dude with the Finger of Death.
A shimmering magic
I got him. Oh, and he died too. That's great, because otherwise they disappear. So normally I would aggro those 4 that jump out and just go behind this wall and stand there. But if you do that now, after about a minute, they lose interest in you and they go after the giant. So that's what I'm saying is new. It used to be that they didn't lose interest in you and they would stay aggroed on you for, an hour. But now their aggro resets. I'm not sure if that's a game-wide change. It must be. But considering I had been doing this the same way for years, it's an odd change to just all of a sudden show up. But it forces us to do it the right way.
The seer calls out, keep them at bay.
So that character, if you walk through a trap, you take half damage, right? At the Dark Ranger ability. It's really cool. But basically, like, evasion is built into that. Right? Because evasion would let you take half damage. Or no damage, ideally, right? Oh, you have a 40 reflex save. That's crazy. Oh, so the strength domain for the cleric makes your strength score your reflex save score? Pretty cool. That's really handy. Having a 40 reflex save in heroic quests. That's really good. Yeah, I was saying that earlier. If I could get my DC on finger to 40, it would probably be no fail, but I have 33 as my DC. Same for my hold monsters, 33.
The seer pants heavily. I
Alright,
feel
so
the
this
wretched
dude is
source.
done.
It is near, I am sure.
Good to go.
The dust and debris underfoot suggests this passage has gone undisturbed for a very long time.
Yeah, if I get an item, should be able to get my DC close to 40. That should allow me to use it in Sharn. Probably better for me to go enchant than to get like Necro.
Seer comes charging out.
But we'll see. I'll take a look at the auction house. I'm going to use this shrine.
The madness overcame me, says the seer. Better now. Time to find the crystal.
Larafay's almost out too, and this next one will be pretty awful. Oh yeah, immunity to energy drain. What gives you that at that level? The Vistani, right? Knife fighter? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's very good to have. If it weren't that I absolutely need to have Painted Scholar, I would be in Vistani. But the way Warlock is set up, you really need to have it. At least if you're doing your DPS via the Pact. Plus, you get a lot of spells too from
A bright cascade
Painted
of
Scholar.
lava plummets from a height. Below, it forms a river of heat that winds into the crater's gut.
Oh, I don't want to get knocked into the lava. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is put Larafay up top.
Central crystal.
If you want to take like the left or the right, and then I'll come down below. Take whatever other side you don't go to, because I think Larafay should be able to, you know, like use finger. So when these things come out, she should be able to kill it. I'll pin them both up here.
I do the ritual. You keep me safe. The seer grunts in pain. Too much. I must start again. Another crazed storm's heart falls. There are surely more, but at least their number has been culled.
Oh, one got by.
The seer calls out, keep them at bay.
Okay, hopefully he can get this this thing done. I'm pretty good getting the mobs down here. Not perfect though. Get a finger on that dude. Ah! Did I get him? I did. Thought he LOS'd me.
Not much longer.
Oh, there's a champ running up to the boss. Try to get a finger on him. Yeah, you got him. Oh, that LOS'd. You see why this is such a nightmare if you're alone.
Feel him, the caster of the spell.
Just gets really crazy.
It is not what we think. But first, the crystal.
Alright, so we're good to go, right? I think the Madstone mobs are immune to hold. Sure. Yeah, they are. They're all immune.
The tunnel rises ahead, winding up the crater's edge.
But the ogres aren't.
From beyond the open gate comes a dull sound of footsteps.
Like so much
Dry
out of
as
mana.
rattling bones.
That's a champ. Oh, he hits pretty hard too. This dude is a champ as well. Shrining again. You want to go up top for the third one or stay down below?
Unseen cracks in the ceiling. This is a good place for a
Doesn't
short
matter.
respite.
Oh, you'll go up? Okay. I'll stay down then. The giant snowman following me. It's up, right? We're going the right way? Yes.
Arrows shower down from the entrance to the crater's northern slope.
Oh, it's cool. I haven't seen that before. So you even fight like a snowman. That's great. We need more items like that in DDO, I think. Nice. There you go. I can get these trolls. Oh, I got them. Oh, all but one. Such a great feeling. Very
Across the bridge
cathartic
and
to
up the
cast a
cliff
hold
lies
monster
the
and have it
North
hit a
Crystal.
whole bunch of stuff. Very cool. Okay. I've got the door guarded.
The seer turns to you. The ritual begins.
Make sure Lara Faye isn't set to just go crazy.
The seer grunts in pain. Too much. I must start again.
The damage looks pretty good. Just let me know if you need assistance up there.
The seer calls out. Keep them at bay.
Well, I set them to guard you, Lara Faye and Teal, but they're not moving. So I don't know.
almost done, the seer screams. Not much longer.
Yeah, even Larafay's outfit looks cool. Pretty slick. Old school. It's one of the old armor kits. Not sure if you can get that anymore. Used to be able to get it. I have a few of those old armor kits. I should show them on stream one day. Sarlona, I have like 3 of them. They were what Turbine did for cosmetics before it had cosmetics. They're similar to WoW transmogs, basically. Except you bought them off the store.
Magic comes from the spire. Go now. Molten lava forms.
But they were keyed,
in the
basically
crater's
applied it like a veneer over a piece of armor. Really sucked because you got a new piece of armor, you had to re-veneer that and buy another kit. Cosmetic that we have now is way better.
Just in time, says Blaze. Look, the gate to the spire's gone down, and a horde of maddened monsters is coming through it.
Oh, nice. I got both the casters. Great.
The crater's large central spire lies beyond a gate of bone. Does the caster of the madness magic wait atop that peak? A narrow ramp winds up to the top of the spire. At its peak,
So the
true
warlock
caster
up here
of the
used to be able to
Madstone
kick you
spell
off.
waits.
Hunt. But I haven't seen that in a
skeletal
while.
warlock. This
Still,
must be
I'll
the
fight with my
source
back
of
to
the
this rock.
Madstone
Just
spell. The skeleton warlock was casting the Madstone spell is no more. But why was it here in the first place? Perhaps Blaze and his seers have answers.
okay. So put your voice on because we're at the end.
Good, good, the giant roars. My seers say these skeletons
Nice.
were
That's a
dragon
ton.
magic.
Okay,
Our
heroic.
ancestors' bones used to hide their dirty. This is a place to avoid. The crater here
Okay,
will
so
drive you mad,
Tor is what I
and
have
only
next,
death
and then that's the last of
bring
these.
peace.
If you're interested in doing that. You can red door Tor, yeah. Yep. I'm almost positive you can. Still looking for a double slotted ring. have to turn in all the quests in order. Not many double slotted items at all. But a legendary victory. Always good. Portable hull. We're gonna take that. If anybody in chat wants a collapsed portable hull on Hardcore, I just got one. I'll mail it to you. I do not need it. Hey Glassjaw, how are you? Happy New Year's. New Year's Eve, whatever. Hopefully you're having a good evening. But I'm sure somebody would want that. Another legendary victory, though. That's it. Let's go update with Zidoni. Are just about ready. Oh. So I've got Tor. And I'll go in and start it.
A giant glowers down at you from a high ledge left of the entrance. Gather within the circle, he shouts. When you are prepared to swear undying fealty to the storm, the air
Yeah, get our hit points to 600. That's okay for 16.
The giant's eyes are dull and clouded with malice.
And considering we're still wearing level 5 and level 7 gear.
The giant says, "Hear me. The Storm Reaver has refused your audience and bid that you be slain."
They all saved versus that old monster. Every single one of them. He didn't save versus my finger. He is enough. Yeah, you're in here. Yeah, my finger DC is working. 33. Larafay's going crazy too. Try another hold monster. Oh, I'm getting, when I do hold monster, I'm getting a like a death ward message over them. I think that's scripted wrong. Shouldn't it be a freedom of movement, not a death ward? Try looking at one and see what he's got on him. Yeah, he only has death ward on. But my hold monster's not working, yet I can finger them. So I think they're scripted wrong. Right? I might be wrong about that, but he's got death ward. Oh, it's Blessing of the Ancients. It's not death ward. Okay, it simulates a freedom of movement. Okay, so it's coded correct. It just looks like death ward.
Guards rush through the door to do you in.
Alright, I'm just gonna have Larafay do this lever, so
The
don't
way
touch
east
it.
is sealed with some ancient giantish magic.
Get it. Did you touch that lever back there? These things should not have spawned. Oh, you did it. Yeah, alright, so I was gonna show you a trick. If you let the hireling do it, then this stuff doesn't spawn. Fight any of it. For some reason, store-bought hires can go through the wall and hit the lever. Which is a nice bug that's been in the game forever. So I'm sure if they see it on the live stream, they probably will. But
The fiery
okay, I'm gonna use the shrine.
vanishes. Perhaps others of these
A Larafay shrine. I haven't tried the trick with Illyri. I don't think it works. Gold seal. I think it has to be like a store-bought hire. That may know, but anyway, it's just that one beginning part that you can skip this. Rest of it we have to do. So if you solo it and you're on hardcore, it's an easy way to avoid a fight, right? And hardcore is all about trying to figure out the quickest way out and the safest route. Good trick for hardcore. It's especially good if you're in epics too, right? Because epic stuff can hit
free to move
a lot harder.
into the tour. A narrow passage is buried under these rocks. Through the narrow passage is a small hiding place, and in it is the kobold you saw before.
Okay, Snatch.
Where has the kobold gone? It's as if he scurried into the rubble behind. You find a crevice concealed by rubble here. It is just pushing free of the narrow crawl space. You tumble down into some kind of supply room.
God, my attacks do so little. Really all about the burst for me. That's it. Burst damage looks great. If I swing my stick, it's for nothing. See if I can finger that dude.
As the lever clicks into place, one of the two faces near the far door lights up.
How we missed that guy. Ten remnants. Try to cast finger on the next mob I see. Oh, he saved.
You find a crevice
Not perfect
concealed by
yet.
rubble here. It is just
Oh, I cannot move. There it is. Harry.
ancient gears grind deep underfoot. The path forward has opened.
Gonna get this chest. Junk. Might be a gold cookie. It's copper. Death ward. That's the same. That's the ancient blessing. Able. It's too bad it looks exactly like Death ward. Ah, they saw us.
The Portal Master stands with maddened eyes, casting an elaborate spell. You did not have to come. The glowing statue breaks. Ah, the Portal Master snarl.
On epics, this is very annoying, but on heroic, it's real grateful. This dude is a CR8, so he doesn't have any hit points. I wonder, he's got to be code strong, right? CR8? What's he doing in here?
Came over me, he whimpers. The dragons. Beware.
That's like Giant Caves level. Yeah, he's way too low level. But in epics, he's normal. Cool, that's that. That's my saga. Appreciate your help. Thank you very much for jumping in and doing that map finding for me. Yep. Oh, great. You have to go do Vaughn and Threno. Cool. People even use this stuff anymore? Windlasher. No, I'm gonna take it. I'm sure somebody wants that. Put it in the guild chest. Skip. Alright, I'm not going to pick it up yet. Level first. Take 17. Don't want to accidentally cap myself. Still going bluff. Get auto sphere. That's great. And we get Circle of Death. Two good spells. Okay, because I am 39, this will make 40. Excellent. Then probably at 18 I can take this, so I want some points. Okay, so nobody wanted the portable hole on hardcore. Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah. Just checking. I'm sure somebody will want them. I have a couple. I just basically give them away. It's interesting because if you look at my backpack, you're like, dude, you need to use one. But because I didn't really do much questing, got a lot of my early XP in the Slayer zones. I don't have any like real coin lord. Didn't do any of those like level 2s. I didn't do waterwork, so I can't use them. I cannot get it. The only way that I can get more packs is to buy it with points, which is really lame that they have that set up like that, but what it is. Oh, so I no longer need to carry that. And I'd say Froggo is probably useless at this level too. Okay, all this stuff is going into guild chest later. Rare scrolls, wands, that named item. I have a couple, actually. All this stuff can go into the guild chest later. Not sure if anybody will actually use it, but I'll put it there. I have to talk to Sidoni now. And get our rewards. Take the dragon blood. She just gave us 10 hit points for a feat. Whatever it is, they call these things. Favor reward feat. Chronic vitality. And then this should give me enough to get, yes, 18. Moving right along. Yeah, we just finished Giant Hold. Somebody's asking me. I don't know if they're watching the channel or not, but just finished. Okay, so for this level, I'm going to take this hit point, basically. And now we get to float. Cool is that? Knockdown immunity, baby. The only thing I'm missing now is immunity to negative energy drain. Save that. I always take the dragon blood, but it's because I've played like sorcerer, warlock, favored soul, so I use it. Otherwise, I would have taken the lapsed mortal hole. $18. Where is she? I have to go get. I have to go get my darling. So darling is up at the top, right? Right here? Positive this person will give me darling. Or am I completely wrong? No, there she is. Okay. I already used this. Good. Already have that. I will just reacquire her. I'm going to save this though. Okay. Yeah, normally I would have the bank space to keep all of that stuff, but I don't. And now I have a rogue. Yay. We're still going to use Larafay. The next S tier companion is level 19. We keep Larafay. Oh, and since I'm literally right here, I'm just going to... I'm not sure if the person asking me if I'm doing Sharn is in channel watching. But I will be. I'm just going to take a 5-er. Oh, right. I need a break. I just did all of Giant Hold, so I'm going to go refresh my drink, stretch, take a look at my phone, and then I'll be back.